Hello, everyone. Welcome back to North Node Rising. I said that I was determined to get the Sagittarius spotlight out. I decided to combine both spotlights. So I'm going to start with Sagittarius spotlight because I didn't do it last month, and I'm going to do Capricorn spotlight. I apologize to you all for the untimely way that I did things last month, but as you know, my job is I'm going with the flow this year. Um, I plan to be more deliberate in my presentation and be more time sensitive, but I am going to allow myself grace, okay? So I say that to say, let me get started with um, the Sagittarius North Node readings. Let me in spirit for Sagittarius and Capricorn North Node Spotlight. It is my pleasure to be here with you. So we're going to take a moment of silence, focus on 2026 and the new beginnings that it's going to bring. Focus on the Supreme or whatever your belief system is, and I will usher in spirit with gratitude. Thank you. Gratitude, gratitude. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let me turn up my sound a little bit because I think someone was saying that they couldn't hear me last reading, so I'm sorry about that. So let us get three cards for Sagittarius North Node. Three cards for Sagittarius North Node. Understand that you already know my communication is stationed in Taurus, so I channel a little bit differently. Be patient with me as I read for you. Okay, two more cards. I got one card off the bat. Two more cards for Sagittarius North. It's the second card. One more card for Sagittarius North Node, please. Three. Thank you. Thank you. So we have the Queen of Wands, upright, Five of Wands, upright, and we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Pardon me. So, Sagittarius, when we think of you and your North, what is it that Spirit wants from you this life cycle? What is it that Spirit wants from you this life cycle? Spirit loves your exploration. Because you are fire, you tend to have a high moral compass as well, but you do have to watch this judgmental way that you can have. Again, Sagittarius North Node, you are being called into action. Uh, again, I think I told you on your reading for December, a lot of Sagittarius were at the point in the 9 year cycle of having great ideas, having great plans, but not being able to catapult or get into their true calling. So this year you're admonished to do that. Feet, I keep saying it, but to put feet, pardon me, put feet to your plans, put things in motion, right? So the first card that we have, this Queen of Wands, the energy. Let me get my glasses. The energy. First of all, we see right off the bat that you've had the Wands, which is a fire energy. That's you anyway. Fire energy. So it's telling you to get moving. Okay. We are with this 1 year in the year of the horse. I kind of call it the flaming horse. It's this movement, this force, this energy of movement, okay, towards your calling, towards your destiny. Again, you're a North Node. You're a North Node, so you're trying to master these things. So it's going to take time, but you're admonished to do something, okay? Explore. Um, if you want to explore, don't be, well, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. But those people that look, you're a couch potato and you're looking at the TV and experiencing things through the TV. Go out and travel to those places if you can, okay? So this first card, this Aries energy, structure, planning, creativity. Okay. Just like what I was saying with your energy, it's about planning. You've got to have a system in place to get to where you want to go, right? Again, I know Sagittarius, sun signs, and they have great ideas and plans, but getting a lot of fire signs can be like this, okay? But when their chart is mixed right, that fire can really push them. They have the best intentions in the world, but no structure. They don't like to be, what is fire? It doesn't like to be controlled. Okay. So, with me being Gemini, my opposite end is Sagittarius, and I do have to watch that as well. This not wanting the structure of a thing, right? So, this card reads energetic, vivacious, strong, courageous. Spirit source is admonishing you to be courageous, passionate, funny, loosen up. You don't have to be so serious. Sometimes things call for that. But I'm looking at the word funny, and what is coming down to me is chip on the shoulder. I think in one of your readings this summer it talked about that. Lighten up, okay? Independent, confident, be confident in your purpose. Optimistic, be optimistic, not so cynical. You can be cynical sometimes, feisty, and help others. I don't see that as being a problem for you. I am interpreting helping others. Translation, translation, spirit is helping others, helping others. That's not it. It is about you not gloating, not needing so much attention. So it's not helping others. It's not wanting to be looked at. It's a level of humility that you're missing, that you could miss. Okay. So depending on that will, if you're all fire, maybe you're a fire north node and a fire sun sign, you could have issues with this. Okay. So you have to watch that. Okay. But source is admonishing you to move forward, put some feet to those plans, right? This second card, oh, Leo fires well. And I'm creativity is coming to mind when I think of Leo, but this Aries card had creativity too. Change, challenges, rebuilding. We are rebuilding. This is a 1 year. It is time to regroup, acknowledge the bills, ringing. I acknowledge that. I was talking and it just kind of fell off balance with that energy. It is the truth. We are in a 1 year and we are to rebuild. Okay. Um, with your understanding of things and making a plan. And I say quickly, think of um, what it is that you are great at. What do you want to do? Do you want to have a social media site? Are you trying to sell something? Get a 1, 2, 3 step plan. And if you can use or utilize, um, say for instance, you have a book to write, utilize some of these platforms, help with the promoting with the AI, however you need to do it, um, and get those things out there. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? But figure out what it is you like to do. I don't know if it's clothing, whatever it is. Start making plans to do a thing. Maybe you are a buyer. I've seen some wonderful YouTube channels with people understanding that they have a gift of putting clothes together, right? And then they have links to the clothes that they are wearing. I think it's so brilliant. I'm always fascinated. I'm learning so much, especially from the youth. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but watch this competition, conflict, debate, minor setbacks, debate. I think one of your readings, it might have been this last month, talked about being able to let things go. Focus on you. Focus on you and know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Kenny Rogers song. Um, you might have disagreements, obstacles, and challenges. Don't let that stop you. Don't get frustrated. Use everything as a learning opportunity. A learning opportunity. We only can get better when we make missteps. That's what they don't tell us when we're first born. We think we have to be perfect. No, ask for help, ask for guidance, right? Ask for help, ask for guidance. This last card, learning to cope, recovering, letting go of negativity. I think Spirit is telling me it's that is translating to me of just like I said about judgment, letting go of negativity. Making excuses, maybe judging others, maybe even when you see someone else doing what you want to do. That's coming to mind. Don't talk down. Go ask questions and figure out how did they do what they did. Face life. It says facing life, extreme guilt, scandal, total collapse, giving up. Don't give up. We were just talking about that. I think this is a wonderful reading for you. Your spotlight. You are the focus. I'm shining the light on you, Sagittarius North Node. This is an encouraging reading. You have this fire energy. Use this year of the horse, the fiery horse. I keep saying fiery horse because I feel the need to say that. Use this energy to catapult yourself. It's okay to take baby steps, but do something. Don't sit there and judge people from afar, okay? And wish and say coulda, woulda, shoulda. You have something to offer. You have you challenge the social norms and you have something to say. But you can get to this next level. Okay, you can get to this next level. Use the people around you. This 1 year is also it's about putting yourself first as well, but it's also understanding that you may need people. You may need people. Is there someone more out there or advanced than you at something? No, they might not take you hand by hand to do something, but ask them, give me one great tip. Give me two great tips that helped you get to where you were. They might say, write in my journal every day. I don't know. But figure it out and use that to your advantage. You can do it. So with that, I leave you and I thank you all so much for coming and stay tuned for the readings for this month of January.